will shoot through the roof. It hasn't happened. Those threats have been made several times in the past, and that could actually be unprecedented. I'm going to leave it there, Mr. Khatibi. I want to now go across to my colleague Aarti Krishnan, who's joining us as well, to talk about what could really happen. You know, we are talking about what could be Iran's next step, and as you know, Vishnu, even the guest was mentioning that it's not going to really derail the Iranian program. There could be a thought within Tehran as well that, you know, let's double down on it. That's one of the scenarios that the guest was talking about. What could those be? Let's get an Aarti to decode that for our viewers.
Absolutely. So there are a lot of scenarios that could perhaps play out, right? In terms of US's reaction, Iran's reaction, and apart from that, the fallout on the economy as well. The first scenario is that Iran launches missile strikes on US bases in the region. Now, this is something that experts are expecting as well, saying that Iran perhaps would not back down, although Iran has limited options. Now, in terms of the scenario 2, Israel goes on high alert and preemptively hits IRGC targets. So this, of course, is Israel's reaction. Israel also would not back down. Now that it knows that the US supports it and US has entered the conflict, Israel has more confidence to react, and it could preemptively attack areas in Iran. Third scenario, Iran activates Hezbollah and proxies to strike from Lebanon on Iraq and Syria. Now this, of course, Iran's proxies in the Middle East, including Hezbollah and Hamas, could perhaps strike Israeli targets and in other areas, especially from Lebanon, Iraq and Syria. Now, global oil prices, like I said, the economic fallout, global oil prices spike amid fears of Strait of Hormuz blockade. Now, this is something that we saw as well. Iran had come out with a statement. The aide of Khamenei had said that perhaps the Hormuz Strait would be blocked, which again would affect trade. And that is another fallout that a lot of people were fearing would happen. The fifth scenario, China-Russia call for restraint but quietly back Iran diplomatically. Now this, of course, is another big fallout that could happen in terms of diplomacy, where China and Russia back Iran but quietly, and that still gives Iran more power